Howdy everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Runt9 Plays DemonCrawl. So this is what's going to replace Nova Drift for the 9 a.m. Central Standard Time slot. However, we're gonna mix things up just a little bit. Essentially, what I plan on doing is every week, we're going to play a different game for the next 7 days. And now there will end up being some repeats here and there, but I've got such a large smattering of games at this point that I'm really interested in putting more of a variety out there, seeing what grabs people's attention, seeing what people enjoy. And instead of doing these big long-running series that, you know, the enjoyment's gonna die down a little bit after a while, we'll kind of keep things interesting each week. And the reason I chose Thursday is, at least the way that I would like to do things, is have Runt9 Looks At come out on Monday, Runt9 Reviews comes out on Tuesdays, Runt's Fireside Chat comes out on Wednesdays, and then Wednesday is you get your Runt's Fireside Chat and you get the last episode of that week's game, and then starting on Thursday, you've got fresh new content to dive into. In addition, you've got the Thursday and Friday streams to look forward to. That said, Nova Drift isn't gone from the channel entirely, but I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do with that, so stay tuned for that. But that's enough of that. So basically, we're going to play 7 days of DemonCrawl, and hopefully by the end of it, we will get quest number 1 unlocked, or quest number 2 unlocked. That's my goal. We'll see how far we can get. Now, if you haven't seen DemonCrawl, I would highly recommend checking it out over on the review that I did on it that came out yesterday, as of you watching this at least. And, you know, it's a solid game. You can probably already guess that if I'm doing a series on it that I liked it, but go find out just how much I liked it. And so I'm not going to necessarily do a ton of commentary on the early levels. I'm kind of just going to play Minesweeper. Pause the stage timer for 5 minutes, okay? And so basically what I mean by that is I don't plan on being super slow, is what I would say. I want to kind of blaze through some of the early levels, get to some of the more difficult levels, and let's actually reposition the camera. I think we can find a little bit of a better spot for it. Let's drop it down here, bottom right, and that's good. We'll call that good. So what am I looking for here? We got a 1-2, but we don't know what's over there. There's a 1. Okay, so we've got a 2-2. That's an easy one. That's good, and that opens up quite a lot there. Whenever you gain a diamond, spawn a nomad. You'll love to see it. That's good stuff right there, man. All right, we got a 2 there. That's a 3. That's a 1-1. 2, 1. Good stuff so far. And so ultimately, DemonCrawl is one of those games that I feel it challenging me, and that challenge is very enticing. It's frustrating to die in what I would consider to be, at times, unfair ways. But selling 13 mana, price 7 coins. I don't need you right this second. Mostly because I don't have anything that uses mana. So let's just continue cranking through things here. And so, you know, obviously, it's going to take a while for me to get better at banter and that type of thing. Unlock the selected stage. I've never actually used one of those, but I would like to try that at some point. And basically what I mean by that is this is definitely a game that would benefit from me just mindlessly doing the puzzles and just kind of chatting with you guys. And that's kind of what Runt's Fireside Chat is supposed to do. So basically, at this point, all of those are 1s. This is a 1, 1, 1, 1. There are 5 monsters left. Give me a bottom left. All right, we're good there. So there's 2 monsters over here. And one of these 3. We don't know exactly where they're going to be, but that means that across this entire line, there's only 3 more monsters. So let's see if we can puzzle out where those 3 must be. So with the 2, 2, 1, 2, I'm gonna guess that there's probably one there, and there is gonna be my guess right out of the gate. So it fulfills that 2, fulfills that 2, fulfills that 1. That, oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, that's the one that we placed. It would fulfill that 2, that 3, that 1, and then that 1, 2, and 2 are all good. So I'm pretty sure this is going to work, but let's open one at a time. So give me that corner. That's a 1, which gives us a guarantee there, and so we can open these ones. The 2 there still doesn't give us what we need. That 1 can now be opened. So let's unopen those. I will remove an omen and sanctify all other cells with objects for 39 coins. That's great. It's just a little early in the game for you. Omens are very bad, and I would prefer to not deal with them. And so we were right on our guesses. They weren't guesses. It was puzzling it out where it exactly had to be. Knowing the amount of monsters helps out a lot. 18 coins. I don't really want to visit a shop on 18 coins, especially since I can usually handle the comedic timing. I was going to say I can usually handle the desert level without much help, except in this case, this is going to be a bit of a rough one. So we've got a 1, 2, but we don't know what this cell is. I'm going to go ahead and pop it. And so that's a 1, 2, 1, which means we're guaranteed to be there. That was one of those that I'm like, if you got to take a guess, just guess and move on, because you're going to, you know, make yourself just angry trying to figure it out. More treasure, that's always good stuff. So we got all that taken care of. This is good down here. There's a 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 4 there, 3 there, 1 there. Okay, so we ended up getting 1 heart to replace the 1 damage that we took. Now at 27, let's hit that item shop. Monsters roll twice for damage and use the weaker result. Flag a monster when you begin a stage. Fortify your leftmost armor by 100% of its current durability. Honestly, I love all of these, so I'm going to buy all of these. And as soon as we have armor, we will be using that, what is it, Forge Hammer. And we still have 8 coins left, which is a good amount heading into the next one. So we flagged a monster over there. We start with a 1, 2, 4 that guarantees us there. And that's a 2 there, 3 there. So the 4 is going to be on one of those 2. So that could still be one of those 2. We're not going to worry about it right this... Well, actually, I guess we kind of have to. I'm going to guess that it's there. Good stuff. You love to see it. So that means that one's going to be open. All right. Getting a little rough right out of the gate, although this is basically a 1, 2. There's 4 spots there. Let's go ahead and pop this corner. So there's a 2. One of those 2 is a guarantee, but we don't know for sure. Give me bottom right. Oof. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the good corner. I can almost do something with that. Unfortunately, not as much as I would like, but it does kind of help with this 4 here. Is it can't be both here and here. So it's going to be one of those 2. It can't be both here and here. I'm thinking that. Open this one. Alright, so far so good. And then open this one. Heck yeah, dude. We got him. So that's going to put it right there. Let's go. I'm getting better with my guesses, you know, the gut feelings and whatnot. It's just like, this feels right. And that's definitely something. Reduce the selected stage monster count by 5. Oh, that's a great one. We'll use that one later on. You know, definitely the more you play, the more your intuition is going to work in your favor. And it's definitely starting to pay off, having played this game just a little bit. I mean, granted, I hadn't really ever played that much Minesweeper in my day. And so it's not like I was coming into this being like an expert or anything. That 3 is there. That's good. All right, that's everything. Oh, we got that up there. So there's 2 monsters left. I don't think we have any guarantees here. No, we don't have any guarantees, but there's 2 monsters left. What satisfies all the requirements? Probably there and there. No, there and there. Let's see. So that satisfies the 2. The 2... That one could still work there. So I can pretty much guarantee you that it's not going to be here. Guarantees us there. That opens that up. Yep, we got it. All right, and we took no damage. We don't have anything other than hearts that we can collect, and we're at full life without any abilities that benefit from clicking hearts at full life. 15 coins, don't want to hit the shop. So now we've got our first negative status effect. If you're injured, lose 1 life whenever you discover a 5 or greater. You cannot die to bleeding. I definitely hate bleeding, but it's one that you can survive. So we flagged 1 down there. Always good to know. Not a lot to work off of here. That's a 1-2. It's actually a 1-1. So it's going to be in one of those 2. This is going to be clear. What we got? Then 5 coins to uncomplete the selected item shop. Oh, that's a nice one. So that 3 opens that up. That 2 is going to be in one of those. It's going to fulfill the... Ah, no. I don't know why that opened. I must have accidentally, like, clicked on it somehow. Oh, that stinks. We were doing so well, and now bleeding's going to start ticking. You lose 1 life whenever you discover a 5. Oh, dude. All right. We'll see if we can make it through this. That's a tough one to get, though. That's a really tough one to deal with. Give me a top right. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not being mean. Selling fruit of labor, price 27 coins. Fortunately, I do not have 27 coins for you at this time. We don't have any more guarantees. That's a 1-2. It has to be on one of those 3. This is going to be open. Yeah. Four, 3, 1, open. Oh, thank goodness. All right, but like, I need some hearts. Hearts would be greatly beneficial at the moment. I mean, obviously, but like, for real though. Good there. That's a 2. That's a 1. That's a 2. All right, what else do we got? That 3 is open. That 2 is open. That 1. 1 is there. 1 is there. 2. 2. Not quite. 1. 2. 2. 1. There. It kind of sounds like I'm talking in like, I mean, obviously it's not binary because I was saying 2 a lot, but it kind of sounds like that. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Those are actually all 1s. That's a 1, 1. All right, so we have 4 monsters left. I'm pretty sure that there's gonna end up being one in this column somewhere, and that there's gonna be 3 scattered around. It's gonna be on one of those 2. I'd say it's likely to be there. Nope, it's not. We're down to 1 life. That clears up the 3, though. All right. Well, at least we got movement off of that. And, you know, sometimes you just have to go with your gut, even though you're pretty sure that you're purely making a guess. So we've got 1 monster left. It has to fill all of these. I mean, obviously it has to be right there. Boom. I mean, we wouldn't have gotten much by opening the bottom right, which would have been a typical thing for me to do. It's not worth it. So we also have... it's a molten core. So we could potentially unlock another item shop, but at the moment, I don't think that's going to help us. Lose a random omen, pause the stage timer, destroy 2 random omens, and gain a random magic item. I hate that we are 1 short of that, but I will definitely grab holy water because we are very likely to start picking up omens here pretty soon. This one has no stage modifiers, thankfully, but we're pretty much 1 shot and we're dead. So it would be great to stumble across some armor. Oh, that's a bad start. Give me bottom left. I don't know about that one. Bottom right? Top right? No! Dang it. All right. And it all started with that 1 misclick. So send me in again. Let's just kind of speed through the early game again. Oh, man. That one hurts. Man, you hate to see it. With all of these... Man, this is actually a rough start on this map. All right, you know what? Go ahead and do a restart. Taking 2 damage on the first level is not advisable. Sometimes you get some rough first levels. You're immune to omens until your next mistake. We'll wait to pop that for a bit. 1, 2, 2. That means that's probably a 1, but that's definitely a 1, 2, which means there's 1 there for sure. It's a 1, 1, 1, basically. Got a 1 there, so that opens the 2 up. There we go. Much better. Gosh. I feel bad for how that last little bit started. We're going to level up again here pretty soon, but we're still a long ways off from actually being able to unlock any classes because we have to actually be able to complete some quests. Chances to find treasure increases with missing life. It's a dangerous one. I'm not going to lose life on purpose, but, you know, that could end up being useful. Give me 5 coins and I'll fight for you. I don't need your fighting on this level. Got a 3 there. There, 2 there. Boom. Okay. Easy enough. The first 2 levels I can usually get through damage-free without any issues. Desert is where I'm likely to take my first damage. Oh, legendary. Resolute Horn. Whenever you complete a stage, gain 1 soul for each heart drop you left behind. That's fantastic if we end up getting heart drops that we don't need because we don't take any damage. That's the ideal scenario here, at least. Now, if we can actually manage to pull that off, that's a different story, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Got 1s and 2s and all sorts of stuff going on over here. This is set up to be... Alright, what do we know for sure? I think we've run out of guarantees. We've got 4 monsters left. I'm not going to pop the bottom right. I mean, I really feel like there's going to be 1 there. Pop it. Ah, let's go. Always a risky play to do that, but usually when I see a 2 and a 2 on a corner like that, I'm almost always going to guess that it's between them. Has anyone seen the Oasis? Whether or not that's a good strategy, it's up to you to decide, but for the most part, I feel like it works for me when I do that. I have 3 more tokens. Yay. 7 coins. I mean, more coins would be great. Lots of 1s. So we could end up going there and there, or there. That's where it was. Consume passive items to spawn a chest. Probably not gonna make use of that anytime soon, but I can certainly see why you might want. So this basically becomes a 1-2. That's a guarantee that there's one there. And then I'm gonna put one there. So open this one. Yep, that's all, not quite a guarantee though. It could be either one of those is the thing. This is an inverted 1-2 though, so actually yes, it has to be there. Yeah, it has to be there. Yep. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And these were moves that I wasn't making when I first started playing. Like, I feel significantly better about the way that I'm playing now that I learned those patterns. Your restore life effects are reduced by 1. Well, you know, probably would not have been a bad idea to grab or hit garlic, since we're not really making many mistakes right now. That will change, but... So we're definitely going to want to find a way to remove omens. That would certainly be ideal. That's currently a 2. No, don't do that. If you have guarantees, take your guarantees. That's why you always take your guarantees first. There's 2 monsters left. In order to fulfill both of them, they have to be right there. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to pop garlic on the next level. Try to cut out any more omens. And hope that we make no mistakes. Acknowledge the evil inside your heart. So this is, I believe, like a deal with the devil kind of setup. Uncompletes the selected stage. Morphs into a random item from your inventory. Pick up hearts at full life to gain defense. The problem is that that works against Resolute Horn. I would prefer to leave hearts behind and gain 1 soul. Souls are max life. So I think we won't pick that one up. Honestly, soft clay is pretty good here. I'm gonna pop it right away. But we have a second garlic, definitely popping garlic at the start of the next stage. And then let's see what the altar has to offer. Just have an additional 10% chance to contain contagion. So you gain 1 max HP to take a bad omen. Stages have 2 cursed cells for each of your omens. Monsters are empowered by empty cursed cells. You will not discover landmarks. Landmark, an object that cannot be collected, such as a sign. Honestly, I'm okay with that one. So we get +1 souls for that. We also could get a revive if we take the cursed cells one. I'm not going to grab that one because I think that's potentially a run ender. So, like I said, we're going to immediately pop a garlic before we go in here, and then hope that we don't make any mistakes. Right out of the gate. That's a rough situation. It's going to be in one of those 2. I don't think it's going to be here. Actually, yeah, it can't be here. because if it was here, then there couldn't be one in either of those. So that one's definitely open. I've gotta start using that one more. So if we can leave that heart behind, then we'll gain 1 max HP. I certainly would love to do. That's a 2 and a 3. I'm betting there's gonna be one right there. There is. Absolutely. It's not doing me wrong very much at all. All right. That's a 1, 2, 3. That's going to end up having more around, but that means there's definitely one right there. A 3, 2. It can't be there because there has to be one in one of these 2 tiles. So this one is clear, which means that that's there. What did I do wrong there? Was that 3 complete the whole time? I'm pretty sure that 3 was complete the whole time. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. Those are the types of mistakes you can't really afford to make. I think popping another garlic right now is probably not the best idea. Are we down to a 50-50 here? No, we are not, thankfully. So I'd rather gain the 1 max HP, leave that behind. And hope this shop has something good for us. On random strangers on 0 value cells within target 3x3 area. Gain between 1 and 5 coins. Gain 1 soul for each consumable item you have. For the next 300 turns, you cannot restore life. We have 2 consumable items. Honestly, give me the golden chalice. Every 40 mana, we can pop it. I mean, do it right away, obviously. And then I believe that each cell you click is 1 mana. Not 100% sure on that. What is this one? Solvable without guessing. Oh, you love to see it. 10 coins. So we opened 4, 8, 12. We got 10 mana. So I don't necessarily know how that works yet. 19 mana. $35 mana. You know what? We'll just we'll pop it whenever we can. Gain max life equal to the current stage's minimum power. Minimum power on this one is 2. Just trying to make sure that we pop the chalice every... Oh, okay. It gives us a notification. Okay. I did not know that. That is fantastic. We're in business now, boys. All right. This is 1, 1, 2, 2. There has to be one in one of these, so it cannot be there. Which puts those there. I don't know why I just started doing that, but that's like hugely beneficial. 11 coins. Oh, we're swimming in it now. Now let's make sure we put these coins to good use. Hit me with that golden chalice, brother. Alright. This is a 1-2. This is a 1-2-1, which puts it there and there. There's a guarantee to be right there. Means that's open. Yep, got him. And so we should We do know for a fact that we will not have to guess at all. So if we end up in a situation where we need to make a guess, then we did something wrong somewhere. So that 4 is a 2, that 3 is a 1, this is a 1, 2. It has to be right there. Yes. Chalice is fully charged. All right, I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this run. I think we're going to get there. I think this has a chance to go the distance. Oh, baby. You love to see it. Now, we didn't get any hearts on this one, right? No, we did not. So we don't gain any more max life, unfortunately. You unlocked 1 or more achievements. I think that's because we got an achievement for having 1 of every different item type in our inventory at one time. So on this one, minimum power is still 2. I don't know if I want to pop the max life here. We're going to pop garlic again. I mean, the thing is, we're in striking distance. I think the 2 max life is going to be worth it. You hate to see it. That's a 1, 4. Oh, that's a 2. There has to be 1 there, and then that one's a 50-50. Bottom right. Alice is charged. Oh, man. It's a frustrating loss. I mean, I was looking at the board, and I just didn't know where to go. I could have done the 50-50 here. Yeah, that was a rough one. I guess you can also kind of puzzle this out that, like, there can't be 1 here or something like that. I don't know. That's a frustrating one. But you know what? I think that's going to do it for this episode. So this is what you have to look forward to, is we're going to keep chasing, beating Quest 1, and we're going to run this for exactly 7 days. It's going to run Thursday through next Wednesday. And then next Thursday, we're going to start a new game. What will it be? I'm not sure. However, if you would like to suggest something that you would like to see me play, or give me some feedback on this series or how we're going to do things moving forward, I'd love to hear from you. Likes, dislikes, comments, all that good stuff. In addition, you can find me on Twitter at Runt9 Plays. That's a great way to get in contact with me and keep in touch with all the updates to the channels going forward. And DemonCrawl is pretty much a stream staple at this point, so come check it out over on twitch.tv/Runt9Plays. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You're likely to catch some DemonCrawl here and there. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Runt9, and I will see you later.